Hello. It's Friday, May 27th. Just arrived at the parking lot here, and literally 10 seconds after I arrived, a dude parked right next to me. The parking lot is empty again. Anyway, I'm used to it now. I just received this shipped order, $12.89, 21 items. It's a Target prepaid drop off from 7 to 8. It's $5.49 right now. I did not accept it. Why? First of all, it's going into the hills, the wrong side of the hills. And then 7 unique products, but 21 total items. Okay, so a lot of the same product. 4 bananas, okay. Paper towels, okay. And then 8, how to say that? Okay, 12 ounces bottles, sparkling water, blackberry, lemonade water. A pack of 8 bottles of 12 ounces, 5 packs of that. 1 pack of Arrowhead natural spring water. 32 bottles, 16 ounces per bottle. Peach flavored sparkling water, 8 bottles of 11 ounces, 4 packs of 8 bottles, and another of this, but pineapple, 4 packs of 8 bottles. No, thank you. And you're paying me what? $12.89 for this? I don't think so. That's why I don't do shipped, guys. If you pay me $30, like tip, so this would be a $40 order overall, I would do it. I have no problem at all. I have a dolly. I don't care. But for $12, there's just no way I'm doing this. Okay, so I went to the dealership this morning, and he basically told me that there was no problem. So basically, they scan the key, and if the car is detecting a problem, it's gonna tell you, right? Oh, he's just smoking and he's, is he another driver? If the car has a problem, the key will tell me. Okay, $6, 1 item, 1 mile for pavilions. Tequila. Yeah, no, man. You gotta tip better than $3 for this. I'm sorry. I'm not even sure he tipped, because you never know with pavilions. You never know with shop and deliver how much the base pay is gonna be. So he might just as well not tipped anything. And he was like, there is nothing that your car is saying that she needs. And I was confused, because yesterday I felt it. I was 100% sure. And I told him, my previous Mini, she used to do this, like she was about to stall, and she was jerking, like it was jerking a lot. So I told him that's why I got confused, because seriously. I told him that's why I got confused, because I know that feeling, and last time that happened to me, it was an alternator problem, which I don't think it is this time, because I came last week, and if there was an alternator problem, you guys would probably have told me, right? And he was like, there is literally nothing that comes up. He showed me. He was like, there is nothing that comes up. And he was like, do you mind if we go for a drive in your car, like together, so I can feel it? I was like, sure. And he did it on the way to the Mini dealership. And I kid you not, when he came in the car, since then it has not been doing it anymore. So he told me he would schedule an appointment on Tuesday, and I'm gonna leave the car the whole day over there to see if there is an actual issue with the car, because I told him sometimes the car acts like it's on a steep road, but it's not. It's on a normal road. And he was like, it could be a transmission problem, like the car is confused into which gear it should be. And, you know, when I hear transmission problems in my head, it's like, okay, well, this car is good to go. He was like, there is no certainty into that. And he was like, it can just be sometimes, it's just a problem. It's gonna be resolved. And, you know, sometimes stuff don't work and then it works again, you know. And that's what it's been doing. It's working perfectly. So, yay, I'm super happy. I still have the appointment. I'm just gonna see how it goes the entire weekend and Monday, because Monday is a holiday, so they are closed. And if it continues to work properly, I'm just gonna cancel the appointment, because I don't want to waste anyone's time, and the technicians, they probably have other things to do than take care of my car. Oh my god. Okay, this spot is not a great spot to be left alone, apparently. Second person that parks next to me in 10 minutes. Even though there are spaces everywhere in that parking lot. Literally everywhere. But anyway, that's this on that. I tried to do some orders after the mini dealership appointment, but Doordash was sending me all of those like $3, $4, $5 orders, and Uber Eats was, I don't know what's going on with Uber Eats. It's either they're not sending me one order in 3 hours, which has been the case this entire week. Either they send me $5 order. This is caused by the fact that it's the last week of the month, and all of the guys that never do Uber Eats during the month are going out now because they need money to pay their rent. 100% sure that's why. Because the rest of the month I have pretty decent weeks on Uber Eats. So there is no other way to explain it except this. And last month it did the same at the same moment in time, which is why I'm pretty sure that's why. Like, guys need money to pay for their rent. So there are like 1 billion drivers. Yesterday, I told you I saw 3 or 4 other drivers getting out of the same restaurant. And I didn't have an order for 2 hours on Uber Eats. They're getting all of the orders. I just got this order, shop and deliver, 13 items for 1.1 mile, I think. And I'm gonna pick arrived at store. Almond breeze, milk, I know where that is. Mustard honey, 7 avocados, artisan baguette, cheddar, ice cream vanilla sandwich, Amy's bowl 3 cheese and kale bake. What is that? Tortilla chips, Cheetos, manchego cheese, and crackers. I'm not gonna say it, but you know I'm actually thinking about it. And I'm right here. I'm actually gonna drive closer because I'm gonna need a cart, and I'm kind of far from the entrance, but I'll see you in there. the shopping, it was fairly easy, even for those like no aisle stuff. So basically what happened is that in between the produce and some of the aisles, there is an aisle that doesn't have a number because it's in the middle, and all of the frozen foods, like pre-made meals, let's say, are there. And I didn't know because I don't buy those things, and I've never had anyone actually buy it, so now I know. And it was there, and I found it. It was the last item, and on my way to checkout, it was in front of me, so I could not miss it. And for the cheese, it said like no aisle, because basically they have where you have like the fish, the meat, the cheese and all of that. So they have an aisle in the middle, like a middle thingy, that is like specialty cheese, and it was there. And it was the first item that I found. So that's great. And took me 15 minutes for all of this. I think I had to wait maybe 2-3 minutes at checkout. Nothing I cannot recover from. The guy who bagged the item, so it was a new one again, an old man this time, and he didn't know what the hell he was doing again. So he basically, I don't understand you guys doing the bagging. Like, you see frozen items, but you don't put them in the same bag. And then he was like, do you need any help to your car? And I was like, no, thank you. I just need you to put the things in the bag. I don't know, he was weird. Anyway, leave at my door. Okay, so the customer is 3 minutes away. That has been delivered. She was in such a cute little dead end, so super easy to park. There was a space right for me, and she said thank you. So $19.75 for this one. It took me 30 minutes from start to finish. Sir, if you don't grab your dog, I will drive over it. I like the people who have dogs, but then they let them like run in the middle of the street on the leash. Like, okay. So it took me 3 minutes to actually go to her house. So it was, now I can say it, it was an easy shop. Everything was in stock. Did not make any replacements, and everything was pretty easy to spot with the help of, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's God or luck or both. I don't know, but the cheese, honestly, that was God. That was God leading me to where the cheese is, because I never ever go. I mean, you see on the shop that I do, the shop and deliver, I never go to the store, to that area of the store. And today I was like, oh, maybe it's over there. So, you know, thank you to anyone helping me on those. And now I'm gonna go back to the store, which is, I can see it right now, so you can see how close she was to the store. And I think she tipped pretty well, actually. I have no idea. I didn't even check. I just saw it was $19 as expected. Got another order for pavilion. Okay, it's $14.19. I know we said that our minimum was $15, but I thought, you know, it's almost 15. And it's only 6 items. It's for a house, I believe. And the items are russet potato bag. She's like driving in the parking lot between the cars while on the phone. Real mayonnaise, yellow mustard, 2% milk, and Chobani vanilla yogurt.
Because it says Idaho. Chobani, Isle sugar, vanilla, this one. Okay. That's hot, really.
That's why they did it. And it's all in the business thing, so they keep following.
Sorry.
Nobody knows that.
Thank you.
You don't know.
Yeah, look. 20 off. This one. Is it the organic one? Yep. I don't think they have the 20 odds. So he has approved 14 Oz, which is this one. And best food, real mayonnaise.
Alright, down in a minute.
30 Oz. Oh, it's the last one. Best food, real mayonnaise. 30. It's this one. Yep. And we are going to check out.
And I was done. It took me 6 minutes to shop and about 5 minutes to go through checkout because there was one of those people who basically, I don't know if it's entitlement or anything else at this point. I don't know. You know those kind of people who, when they are at the checkout, you know when you're putting your stuff on the belt, you usually put the divider after you're done? And he had 2 items. So first of all, when I arrived, it was the express lane and he was standing like 1 billion feet before the register when there was literally 2 girls checking out. And I was like, okay. And then he saw that I was behind him, so he went a little bit more closer to the register. He put his 2 items on the belt in the freaking middle and then stayed far enough from the register, like at the beginning of it, so I couldn't put my own items on the belt, and he did not put a divider behind his items. Yes, one of those. So I don't know, some like freaky dude who thinks that he's gonna, I don't know if it's because he's scared of COVID or because I have no idea, but at this point you need to stop doing this shit. It's so impolite. Honestly, I was really close to literally go next to him and grab a divider and do my shit, but I felt that he was the type that would like just be offended because other people are living around him, you know, like going around and having a life, and not being on his schedule, basically. I don't like when other people keep you on their own time, and that's exactly what it is. I'm sorry, you don't own the store, so now you put a divider in between your items and mine so I can put my own stuff on the belt. Like, how entitled are you thinking that you can just clog up it's the express lane even, just because you don't want people to be around you? Like, if you don't want people to be around you, go to freaking self-checkout. What's wrong with you? So entitled. And it's something I really can't freaking bear. Untitled people. Like, 2 freaking items on the entire belt, and he stayed at the beginning of the belt, no divider, so I wouldn't be able to put my items on. Rude as hell. And I hope you get the shitty day that you deserve, sir. I hope that you get the same energy back to you tenfold. This energy that you're putting out there, being self-entitled and I don't know, arrogant at this point. I hope you get it back to you. He was rude to the cashier as well. It was the same dude. He was rude to him. All right, that's done. She was waiting for me outside with the gate open, but it was heavy, so I did bring it to the door. She was like, oh my god, it looks heavy. That's fine. Honestly, for the 10 seconds that it took me to take it there, that's completely fine. So she tipped $4 and her total was $27. So it's about a 15% tip, I guess? I don't know. So I just got an order for pavilions, but it was just one item for 4.2 miles, I think. And I delivered to that guy before, but the payout was $9. So it was for only one item. It was for dog food. And sadly, it is not enough for me. GPS maps, I don't know what the hell's going on with you guys, but something's off. Okay, just got a $28 order. Yay. But it's Target. Not that yay. But it's only, how many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 items. Let me see the items. Let me get out of the parking lot first. I have to drive like 5 minutes. I don't know this Target as well as the other one, but this one has more stuff in stock, and there is always the app, obviously. So it's a house. Snickers chocolate bars. Okay, Snickers dark chocolate almond fun size Milky Way, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, Dr. Pepper, and apple juice.
Same aisle, I believe. Okay, baking powder. Oh, is it here? I don't see any baking powder. Vanilla. Oh, it's here. It's on the top shelf, and I do not see it. Lord, I should have taken a cart. I thought it was a bottle. Dr. Pepper. Where is it? Here. Lord. Maybe I should grab this at the end, because this is going to be really heavy. They want to have a big bottle. Oh, it's here. Just one left. Nope. No Milky Way. Snickers almond brownie. So they have absolutely nothing. I guess it's like those bags. But as you can see, it's like almost empty everywhere. Kit Kats. Hershey. I'm just trying to find because the sneakers are here. But I can't find. Nope. And it's not even letting me ask him for replacements. $5.45. Okay, Ben and Jerry's. Ice cream, caramel, chocolate, cheesecake. He chose like 0 replacements, so. Chocolate chip. Substitution submitted. Strawberry, I didn't see it. Half baked peanut butter. I think I saw. Oh, I saw it. Oh, here. Perfect. So he did choose replacement for the ice cream, but not anything else.
And we are done shopping. Took me 10-12 minutes to shop. I could have been going faster, but so 2 of the 3 candy that he wanted were out of stock, and it's so unorganized, to be honest. I don't know, it's just not. He's 10 minutes away, so that's great. So leave at my door. It's not as easy as Pavilions. I don't know if all the Targets are like this, but the 2 Targets I go to, so this one and the one behind my house, they're both the same. So basically the employees, I don't know if it's normal, but they leave like they leave their cart full of still packaged item in the middle of the aisles. Why are you looking at me like this, sir? Your wife is sitting next to you. Ugh. You guys need to stop doing this. It's gross. Flattered, but unless he was like, wait, she's too ugly. But anyway, so it's blocking like half of the aisle. And the candy, so I don't know, but here in this one and the other one, it's just a mess. Like they have the Hershey's with the Kit Kats, with the whatever, and I'm like, what the hell? Alright, so that was delivered, and there is no freaking signal. Do you remember the delivery I did? That was the most frustrating delivery I've ever had, where I spent an hour searching for a house. It's that exact same area, and there is no signal. Like, it's in the middle of the city, but for some reason there is no signal. Okay, so they tipped $15. I don't know why. They were British, so maybe that's why they were very generous. Thank you very much. And it wasn't leave at my door, but they actually met me outside. And the total was $22, so they tipped 75%. Thank you. I'm not too far from the Pavilion, so I'm gonna go back there. I see 2 guys walking out of a house with their hands in their pockets, and it was like almost pitch black. If they didn't have the lights on at their house, it would be pitch black, and they were just walking like really slow. And I was like, oh my god. It is 9:17 right now, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get anything anymore. It's so weird because it's Friday, and honestly, $13 for pavilions, 2.8 miles, 7 items. Isabel, do not knock. Just send me a text, okay? Cheese Parmesan, Arrowhead, Mountain Spring Water, mayo, cookies, tea, and chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
Literally, this one. Sorry. He has to do that here. Running the system. It is. That's. You're getting my nerves, sir. Yep. I need to learn how to read. And this guy was like in my way. You have to go to plain there, right here, right now. Okay, fresh baked is the one that I got last time for the other person. Also cake. Yep, it's this one. Correct. Mayo. Right here. Craft real mayo. This one. Alright. Arrowhead. They don't. Yes, it's no, that's this one. It's not this one. We do have Arrowhead in 3 liters. Signature Select drinking water, 1 gallon. Is the replacement. That's 1 gallon. Yeah, this one. Add 1 item. Parmesan cheese. It's here. Finely shredded. I don't know. We will see if she wants to. 1, 2. Let's go. Add items to cart, and we proceed to checkout.
Okay, shopping's done. 5 minutes, but took me more time to actually go through checkout because it's the cashier that I don't like, and she will do anything in her power to actually not do her job. So I don't know, there was like some dust on the belt, and she called the manager, and she was like, she put like the closed sign in between me and the guy in front of me, and she was the only register open, and everyone looked at her like, what are you doing? Like, you have people waiting in your line. And the manager was like, what's the problem exactly? And she was like, there is like this stuff. And I was like, oh my god, like, do you have, good grief, like, could you be less enthused? Like, oh, this is so unappealing to see that. Like, come on. Like, everyone else in this store is so nice. She's like a stain in the entire painting, let's say. it's really not enjoyable, especially at that time of the night. It's only one register. It's, you know, people want to go home and you're just being a bitch because it doesn't prevent you from doing your job. You know what I mean? She doesn't say hi, she doesn't say nothing, basically. She's just not somebody you want to talk to. I said hi to her and she I don't think she looked at me in the eye the entire interaction that took like 5 minutes. She's the Squidward cashier, basically. That's her name now. I don't want to be mean, but come on. And the girl who was bagging, she was smiling at least, but they were having like some, I don't know, I guess there was an employee that usually works here, that was here buying some stuff, and he was like distracting them all. And one girl was like, why is this like, when they have to work, they don't come, but when they're not working, they're always here, which is kind of true. Like, have you seen those kind of people? So yeah. That was delivered. It's easy drive, it's just in the hills, so basically it's steep but in narrow streets, but there is no traffic around that time, so we're good. She asked me to text when I arrived. She tipped $2.50. 20% of 27 is, it's $5, so yeah, she tipped 10%. For a Friday night, honestly, I was expecting the night to be busier, but I guess too many drivers and it's the end of the month, so I guess those two factors make it the way it is. So let me know if you guys, it's the same for you. I don't know. I will put the recap on the screen and I will see you